Shalom, and welcome to our 8th part in our series covering the sod of the entire Zohar, section by section and parsha by parsha. We are in part 8, the lock and the key. With that being said, let us get into it. Rabbi Chaya and Rabbi Yossi were walking along. As they reached a field, Rabbi Chaya said to Rabbi Yossi, "What you have said, that Bereshit created 6, is alluded to in the word Bereshit is certainly so, because these are the supernal 6 days, and they are bearing on the Torah, which is Zerayin Pin and no more, while the others, namely the upper 3 Sephirot, are concealed." Bereshit can be read as Bereshit, created 6. Bara alludes to Binah, and Sheet alludes to the Aramaic word for 6. And these 6 are Chesed, Gevurah, Tifreth, Netzach, Hod, and Yisod. The 6th of these is the Sephirah of Yesod. This is the sod of Rabbi Chaya, as it is known that Yesod is called Chai. And here, Rabbi Yossi corresponds to that aspect of Gevurah alluded to in the word Bara. The reason being is that Yossi is spelled Yud, Vav, Samek, Yud. This is 10 plus 6 plus 60 plus 10, the numerical value of which is 86. This is the same value as the word Elohim, alluded to by the word Bara. And Sheet alludes to the 6th Sephirot, Yesod, which here is Rabbi Chaya. But we have already seen in the hidden mysteries of Bereshit, where he says that he who is holy and concealed engraved a certain form in his bowels. The secret of Binah, of a secret one, the secret of the Nukva of Atik, who is designated by a thrusting point. This engraving, which was molded in Binah, was incised and hidden inside of it, as someone who hides everything locks it up and puts the key away. This key is kept hidden in a certain chamber, and although everything is hidden in that chamber, the most important thing is that key, which locks and unlocks everything. For us to analyze the secret of that engraving, we're going to refer to Sha'ar Ruach HaKadosh. And here in Yehud Kof Kaf Beit, it states here that the word Bereshit is split into Bereshit. Now, here, Sheet is being rendered as created 710. Namely, Shin is 300, Yud is 10, and Tav is 400. So Bereshit is being rendered as created 710. Now, it should be noted that Bereshit, being a 6-letter word, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, has exactly 720 combinations. And this is the secret of those supernal chambers that describe the ancient Atik creating the garment for himself. And so these permutations describe that process. That chamber has a lot of hidden treasures, one upon the other. In that chamber, there are 50 gates, which are supposed to be closed, meaning that they block the flow of lights. There are 49 gates engraved upon the 4 directions of the world. One gate has no direction or side. It is not known whether it faces up or down. This is how this gate remains closed. Those gates are described by 70 permutations of the word Bereshit, in which the 70 permutations, as mentioned in Tikkuni HaZohar, are the secret of the 4 directions. And it should also be noted that it states 49. This is the secret of the Sephirah of Binah. mainly that in the album, in the 231 gate cipher, Gimel is the front of Binah, and Nun is the backside of Binah. Nun, which has a numerical value of 50, is the secret, or sod, of the 50 gates of understanding. The 70 permutations describing the act of creation in terms of the engravings of the 4 directions, and this certainly is the secret of the word sheet, of Bera sheet, mainly created 6. Inside the gates is a lock with a tiny and narrow keyhole. This lock is marked and known only by the impression of the key, and no one is to know about this narrow keyhole without having the key. And upon the secret is based the verse, in the beginning, Bera sheet. Elohim created bara. Bereshit is the key by which everything is hidden, as it locks and unlocks. With this key, 6 gates are locked and unlocked. So when it locks those gates and includes them within itself, then it is for sure Bereshit, a revealed word that includes within it a concealed word, bara. Wherever it appears is a word that hides and guards a secret, implying that the key locks it up and does not unlock it. So we see Bereshit is a 6-letter word because it is written Bera sheet, created 6. Thus, the 6 letters of Bereshit allude to a secret. And behold, there are 6 words following, Bara Elohim et Hashemayim va'et haaretz. And this here is another concealment. And this is the secret of 6 gates are locked and unlocked, mainly that the permutations of Bereshit, the 720, are all 6 letters. Thus it states Bereshit bara Elohim, mainly that Bereshit comes to include the secret of the creation of Bina, and Bina is the world called Bariah. Thus the following word is bara, and alludes to Bariah. And Elohim here is the name of Hashem attributed to Bina in the world of Bariah. Thus, we have in Bereshit bara Elohim and the permutations of Bereshit the creation of the world of Bariah. Now it's stated that the nukva of the Atik concealed itself inside of Bina. And we learned in the section called Who Created These that he, mainly the ancient Holy One, concealed himself in Hu, which is Bina. Therefore, in the permutations of the word Bereshit, it describes the process of the Atika Kadisha making Hu as a garment to place himself in. So it comes to be that Bereshit can be permuted to say Shev Yairat, mainly to dwell in awe. And Tikuni HaZohar states regarding Beit Yairat, the word Bereshit contains Yairat. Yairat, the awe. The remaining letters of Bereshit are Shin Beit, Shev, to dwell. And the secret of the word is dwell in the awe of heaven, as the awe of heaven must be permanent as a house in which to dwell. In the secret of the verse, according to the beauty of a man to dwell in a house, Yeshayahu 44:13. And without Yairat there is no wisdom, as it is said, without Yairat there is no wisdom. Tractate Evot, chapter 3. Because Yairat is a treasure house for Chokmah, its treasury, it is its hidden place, and it is the king's house. And without awe, Yaira. And this is certainly the sod of this permutation, Shev Yairat, of the word Bereshit. Furthermore, it also states that he who dwells in awe, Beit Yairat, fulfills all 613 mitzvot, and he who does not fulfills none. For the numerical value of in Yairat is 613. This is the sod of Yairat Yud-He Vav-He Rashit Chokmah, meaning the beginning of Chokmah was Yairat, which is above, most certainly, in the Atika. With that being said, that concludes this portion of our Zohar, section 8. Shalom and Selah.